If you've been looking for an RV with a ton of bonus features, guess what? I found one. Hey, what's up? It's Chris Young. Welcome to the Campsite Ultra 26 CJ. Now, this beautiful fiberglass RV is highlighted by double over double bunks with a bathroom that has its own entry, a huge living area, square windows, and more bonus features than you can shake my toupee at. What do you say we start right back here at the bunk room? Now, the thing that I'm a huge fan of when it comes to bunk rooms, especially when they're on the off-camp side, usually means that your bathroom will have its own private access. So if you bring the kids in, bring the dogs, you don't have to worry about tracking in all that nastiness. It's going to be cleaned up right in there. But with your double over double bunks highlighted by some privacy curtains, power, as well as tons of storage, and you're going to see this throughout the whole entire review. Storage, bonus features, storage, bonus features. So just follow me here. Solid ladder mounted to the wood right here. And I like how for this year, they also extended the width of it. So it just gives you a little bit better footing. And the fact that the cubbies, which also have these awesome foldable cloth bins for storage and organization, gives you the extra room when sticking your foot in. So you're not just like pressed sideways up against a solid piece of wood. Soft landing for the kids, the dogs, or the adults that, I don't know, maybe had a little bit too much fun. I got USB-C and A charging as well as 110, double over double bunks, which I got to tell you, the biggest move for improvement for me this year was moving away from that teddy bear style cover. We got the regular cloth cover here, microfiber, if you will, LED reading light, as well as square windows. I'll show you more of that once we get to the kitchen. I have double under double bunk, another square window, reading light, but check this out. For years, we have had RVs with double over double bunks and no way to properly store things underneath. Maybe it was an open spot. Now you actually have a solid wood drawer, and this thing is reinforced. So great spot for the laundry basket, the kids' games, the clothes, whatever. And if you want to get it organized, you got the bins right here to help you out. Across from that is going to be our primary bathroom. Now, I got the high-rise porcelain bowl right here with the foot flush. Big fan of the space that you're going to get inside the campsite reserves. They thought about storage, they thought about convenience, they thought about space. You get them all. Door with the Lippert thin shade ready privacy window right there. Shower and tub surround. Now, this is where things might get a little hairy, especially if you're over 6'2" like I am. The skylight is going to give you some great additional headroom as well as natural light. I got the upgraded, and you're going to see this throughout the Campsite Ultras as well, upgraded features all the way around. Got the head with the multi-position showers, corner notches, single surround for my shower, tub that's going to help me keep that splash from going out and keep it inside the tub, plus a curtain. And then when it comes time to shave, I got my corner mounted vanity right here with the press surface countertop, crescent moon sink underneath, as well as flat front storage door and mirrored medicine cabinet all in the corner. I like this because with the space, we're only 32 feet, 3 inches. You're going to have to maneuver some things to get all the space that you want. The way that they did this gives me plenty of walking space. I'm not cramped in this beauty. And I even got a max vent fan and a tankless water heater. This is going to move about a foot of air per second. So go ahead with the tankless water heater, take those extra hot showers. You'll be just fine. You don't have to worry about walking out into a sauna when you get done. Now let's check out the living and kitchen area. So what do you say we start off here in the kitchen? The first thing you're going to notice, this is a L-shaped kitchen with solid surface countertops. Now, bonus features is what I was talking about at the very beginning. One of the things that I love that they put in the Campsite Ultras is undermounted stainless steel sink with a high-rise spring-assisted faucet. This is nicer than what I have at home. Not only do you have that as a nice little feature, you also have, all right, watch out. Here we go. Ready? Okay, there's no water in there. A bottle washer. So this is actually great. A friend of mine was like, Chris, yeah, sure, it's great for the glasses, but we have kids, small kids that still use bottles. How awesome is that to wash baby bottles? So there you go. Large square windows are also another calling card of Forest River and the campsite line. You're going to see that the lights are recessed behind the solid wood box with the hangers, flush mounted 3-burner cooktop with the glass cover that doubles as a backsplash. And of course, you got the Furion air fryer microwave. What's nice about that is the fact that it's a freaking air fryer. Bonus, there we go. All of your drawers are going to be full extension with the solid wood construction and the drawer guides. But a nice bonus feature you're going to get with every Campsite Ultra is going to be a water filtration system. This is the filter, and this is the housing command unit for that water filtration system, which is actually in your pass-through storage outside. But I love how they put this on there because you never know what type of water you're going to get at the campsite. More storage underneath, plus added bonus storage space on this side of the kitchen. What I love about this is a lot of times manufacturers in the past have forgotten about this area. So now, sure, there might have been like a little drawer where you could put a trash can or something in. This is a great storage spot because, and I'm going to grab this for later, you have a trash can storage space on the other side. Bonus, bonus, bonus. Now, the other thing is when you walk into your unit, you want to be able to make sure it's easy to control, easy to find whatever you need. Right here is going to be your main command system. I love how they put my voltage meter right here. So if you see, well, why isn't the slide running out? Well, if you're at lower than 11.8, you're not going to be able to run that slide out. So the voltage meter will help you with that. Command panel here as well to cut on your water pump as well as your heated tanks, because you do have a 12-volt pad on your tanks. And you got 52, 38, and 28 on your tanks. I can also check the level of those tanks, my power, run out my awning, run out my slide, the whole nine. This is a pole mount. I'm gonna hang on to that. I'll explain a little bit later. Another nice bonus feature is gonna be the French door fridge freezer combo. Now this is 12 volt. You got 10.7 cubic feet in here, but because of the way it's laid out, to me, it almost feel like I have more space because I have the French door and I have the freezer on the bottom with the slide. I just like that layout. Bonus, bonus, bonus. But where are you going to eat all those delicious camp cooked meals? Over here, you got the oversized booth dinette. Now, this is great for enjoying those camp cooked meals. You can play the card games. This also reduces down into a sleeper. But the thing that I like about it, especially in this price point, they gave you upgraded cushion covers. A lot of times you get that leatherette kind of sticky cushion where if you sleep on it, your sweat and this cushion are going to be married for life. Now that you got the cloth, not so much. A lot more breathable, and they're plush and overstuffed. And when it comes to storage, check me out. Another huge cavernous drawer under both sides of your booth dinette. Then when you turn and look outside, whether you're at the beach, the mountains, whatever, you're going to see large square windows, solid wood balances, and side curtains. Absolutely love that. Natural light, cross breeze. We have square windows in our house. Where have they been inside of RVs? Well, they're inside the Campsite Ultras. Right behind the booth is going to be your Jackknife Sofa. Great place to just chill, kick back with the family, the loved ones, whatever, because this beauty will sleep up to 9, maybe more, depending on the size of the people that you're bringing. Obviously, the double over double bunks can fit 2 adults. This booth dinette being oversized, I'm still going to say 1. Unless you're smaller and can spoon. Jackknife Sofa, definitely 1. But I got USB charging, large square windows, and across from me is an entertainment center with a TV that's almost as big as my head. Not to mention component storage here, fireplace with roughly 5,000 BTUs of heat, 4777. That with your 20K BTU furnace is going to do a good job of heating this area. But because Campsite Reserve and the Campsite Ultra folks know that you need some bonus features, why not give you a hidden pantry behind it? But that's not all. You also get a pantry. So you got the hidden pantry bonus, regular pantry bonus with solid wood shelves. Big bonus. Now, speaking of big, let me show you this big bedroom. And last but not least, on the inside of the Campsite Ultra 26 CJ, the primary suite, highlighted by a solid pocket door, king-size bed, and plenty of little bonus features I think you're going to enjoy, especially if you want to call this your sanctuary. Now, the fact that when you get a Campsite Reserve or Campsite Ultra, you're going to get a king-size bed in this price point is absolutely huge. But what I like about what they did here, check out what's underneath my king-size bed. More pull-out drawers. Love that, because now, as opposed to just being an open space, you have some organization. And I know a lot of people have been hot on that because they just don't want stuff flying around their RV while it's in transit. Great little bonus feature there. European style flat front cabinetry. You're going to see that all throughout the campsite lines. Love how I got plenty of space up top. Then check out what I have right here. Bonus feature behind the king size bed. Privacy shade, because that is a privacy window. Yep, you got a windshield on the front of your 26 CJ. So imagine you and your loved one sitting there watching the sunrise, the sunset, nightcap, morning coffee, whatever it is. You're going to absolutely love it. For more storage, you got more cloth bins right over here in the tucked away hidden cubbies right in front of your bed. TV backer, power is cable outlet, square windows, ward space on the off-camp side, and over here on the camp side, lots of countertop space. But what's cool about this is you actually have a surge-protected outlet right here, especially for those sensitive electronics, laptop, iPad, phone. You got the surge protector right there. You also got cubby with USB and 110 on the other side, and a solid pocket door to keep you and the family from hearing each other sawing those logs. Now, let's go check out the outside of the 26 CJ. Now, one of the things you're going to love about the outside of your Campsite Ultra, the tempered glass door. The outside is also highlighted by some bonus features that, once again, I got to show you so you can understand. But some of them you might not see, but you'll definitely appreciate. Let's start right up front. Great camp convenience with any RV is going to be the powered tongue jack. Now, this has the LED light, got the twin 20-pound LP box behind it. I got my battery box right there, as well as disconnect, which is covered. I love that. But one of the bonus features I'm a huge fan of is this X9 chassis. This is a special coating that's rated up to 2,000 hours of salt exposure. So if you're going to the beach, take this bad boy on. You also have that beautiful Superflex fully walkable roof. I got my Campsite Ultra privacy window. Now you can see we have the lights on inside, but that's as much visibility as you're going to get through your privacy window on the front of your Campsite Ultra 26 CJ. Cover out to the campsite. I'm going to close this for a second so you can see. You remember the square windows that I talked about on the inside? Look how beautiful they are on the outside, but more importantly, look at the metallic reflection that you have on them. This is going to help keep your coach cooler in those sunlight hours. Plus, you probably can tell we have the shades down. That combination is really going to help control the temperature inside your RV. Oversized luggage door with the magnet and the anti-slam latch, but take a look at the space that you have in here. Not only do I have the metal hangers if I want to put the towels, the flip-flops, whatever, you got finished off pass-through storage, and they even covered up what you would usually see inside of most RVs, the construction. Now, speaking of the construction of the Campsite Ultras, you do have this fiberglass exterior, but you have timber core construction. Timber core is different from some manufacturers because it's a little bit thicker wood studs and it's made with a higher grade of timber, hence the timber core of the wood. You'll also see that you have the solar charge controller in there. Nice bonus features of the Campsite Ultras is going to be that solar pack. 100-watt solar panel on top. I got my enclosed underbelly, powered stab jacks in the front and the rear, plus my LP Quick Connect right here on the campsite. One of my favorite things. Yes, you do have the ceramic coating on your oversized griddle right here. But a lot of people are like, Chris, that's great for breakfast. That's great for lunch. What about the burgers and the dogs? You can't do a dog on the griddle. Lie, you can. But you also have the grill grate on this beauty. So giving you great cooking options as well as space. Nice little bonus for your Campsite Ultra. And you even have these bolts that are going to help keep this bad boy in place while in transit. You also got the little mini dorm-style fridge up above it and a magnetic anti-slam door to get you going. Lippert solid step up leading into your main entry point, once again with that tempered glass door. The oversized step on the front too and that grip tape, that's going to help with when you're coming out, but more importantly, it's pet friendly because they always think about your pets at Forest River. I got my double axles with the aluminum rims right here. That's the Dexter Easy Lubes. So that berth in between there is also going to give you a nice smooth toe. It's not going to be as much rocking back and forth because the Campsite Ultras also feature the Ultra Ride, which is a much smoother toe. Oversized awning with the LED light strip, solid step over steps leading me into my second entry as well. A lot of times you'll only get steel steps back here. So having two solid steps, very nice little bonus feature. Rear stab jack. I got my hitch right here, low point drain, Bluetooth observation camera. Now, a lot of times RVs are only going to come camera prepped, or it might have that backup camera. This is a Bluetooth observation camera. What's the difference? Well, you can use your phone on this bad boy. Also got the ladder prep. The arch ceilings with the rain nozzle is going to help keep everything off the top of this beauty. More importantly, when it comes off, it's not going to be on me or my slides. How about access underneath the bottom bunk that's finished off? Love the fact that we have storage right there. External command center right here with the floodlight, back on my tankless water heater. Do me a favor, don't put a camp chair there. And then you'll see you got your 30 amp cable, external shower with hot and cold, as well as city water connection cable, black tank flush, and fresh tank fill. Drains, AKA dumps, are right down there. It's a little tight, so we can't really get over there, but I will take you over here so I can show you the info panel. Oh yeah. Remember this bonus feature? It's called the palm mount. You got a TV on the inside. You can actually put this on the back of the TV and just bring them in and out. Do you really need to be watching TV in two places? Do you really need to buy two TVs? No. Nice little bonus feature right there. Oh, hey. Get the little walk-up light. And last but not least, on my exterior, other side of my pass-through storage, but probably the most important part of any RV is going to be this info panel right here. This is going to tell you how much load you can have in it. This is going to tell you what is my weight. But you take that information to your specialist at Camping World and you say, hey, here's what I'm towing with. Here's where I'm going to go camping. Here's how many people we need to sleep. We get that information and we're going to find the RV of your dreams guaranteed every time. But if you're a couple with kids, or you're a family, or you're like me and you have 19 friends that want to go camping with you, you can't fit 19 people in here. But if you're looking for something 32 feet, 3 inches that can easily accommodate 8, maybe 9 people with all the bonus features and upgrades you're going to get in this without breaking the bank, it's the Campsite Ultra line is going to crush that for you this year. And the best part about these is you can only get them at Camping World. So go down to your local Camping World or rv.campingworld.com. And while you're at it, please click like, subscribe, and notify so the next time we do one of these, you're the first one to get it. You never know. RV of your dreams might be waiting for you on your inbox when you get home. Hope you enjoyed the Campsite Ultra 26 CJ. I'm Chris Young. I'll see you soon.